When it comes to disciplinary proceedings, access to support persons, or more accurately, businesses not refusing the employee access to support persons, is an essential step in the process. Today, we're going to unpack what your obligations are and what the accepted practices are, and anything else that your business really needs to know. Particularly when it comes to unfair dismissal, employees have the right to request a support person to be present, and that request to not be unreasonably refused. This is considered by the Fair Work Commission in the event of an unfair dismissal application when determining if a dismissal was harsh, unjust, or unreasonable. Now, this of course does not prevent a business from refusing a support person to be present, but rather the unreasonable refusal of a support person. Now, an example of where it might be unreasonable for an employer to refuse a support person would be where the employee speaks limited English and is relying on that support person to assist them with effective communication and understanding. The general rule of thumb is to allow a support person or accept an employee's request to have one, as in many cases, there's simply not going to be a valid reason to refuse. Typically, our recommendation after spending many hours in the commission is to take this a little bit further and to proactively inform the employee that they're able to bring a support person to a serious disciplinary meeting. And we do this for the avoidance of absolutely any doubt around the employee's ability to bring a support person along. Now, the convention is that most times the support person will remain silent throughout the meeting rather than advocating for the employee's interest. But we must remember that there's no requirement for them to do so. And in fact, there's case law that advises that a support person must at the very least be able to speak for and on behalf of the person that they are supporting when providing assistance. So what this looks like in practice is that the support person can seek clarification as well as taking a break in the meeting for them to speak with the employee privately. From a business perspective, there's little disincentive to allow a support person to be present unless, of course, a serious conflict of interest occurs, which may be the case, for example, in an investigation process. Outside of this, from our perspective, it's an essential compliance box that we need to tick to help protect our businesses from unfair dismissal claims.